Hello my friends and welcome to a very realistic evening routine, a very realistic evening in my life. It is not the evening at the moment. It is 3:15, so it's still relatively early. Still drinking my green tea. I haven't finished it, but I am starving, so I will have my lunch. I know I will have my lunch a little bit late today, and then I will need to continue editing. I'm editing for one of my clients. But if you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Poppy. I have 2 jobs, or you could also say 3 if you also count my YouTube channel. I work as a freelance video editor, but in the mornings I also work at a dentist's office. I am the dentist's assistant. So that's where I was this morning. I came back around 2 p.m. and I almost immediately sat down to start editing for one of my clients. I have been editing for about 1 hour now, but I am hungry, so I will have my lunch and then I will continue editing for my client. We have a couple of urgent podcasts that I need to edit for this client today, and that is my goal, to finish these 2 podcasts. And then I might edit a little bit for my channel, but I also want to work out and do my whole evening routine. I also want to read. This is going to be like a bookish night routine because I obviously share a lot of bookish content in my channel. So today's video will be my evening routine, but of course we will also spend some time reading. I don't know how much time we will spend reading because it is a pretty busy day, and I might also look rough, like no makeup on. I need to take a shower. This is super realistic, guys. I don't wear makeup every single day. If I'm not filming for my channel or if I'm not going somewhere, I'm not putting makeup on, because at the dentist's office we wear a mask, and I'm not gonna put makeup on and put the mask over my mouth and mess up the makeup and clog my pores. Girls, you know what I mean. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna prepare a little Greek salad, and because this is a realistic evening routine, I ordered food. I didn't cook, and I'm not planning on cooking today. I ordered rice and chicken burgers, and I think that it is enough for me to have both now for lunch and later on for dinner. But because I want to have also some vegetables, I will prepare a little Greek salad, and I will just take you along through my evening and what I'm gonna do till it's time for me to head to bed. I am already tired, already sleepy. I have been up since around 6 a.m. this morning. It has been a day, but welcome to my night routine. It's gonna be cozy, but it's also going to be very realistic. Alright friends, we are in my bare bedroom. My bedroom looks just so bare. It doesn't look bare, it is bare. It doesn't have any sort of decor. Because it is such a tiny bedroom, I haven't placed any decor on the walls, or I don't even have a nightstand. It is just a bedroom with a bed and a closet, and that's it. But anyways, I finished up work. I wrapped up work. I didn't end up editing for any of my videos. It is 6 p.m. now, and honestly, I just want to go to bed, lay down and fall asleep. But it is a bit too early to do that. And I also gotta work out first, take a shower, do a little bit of pampering, a little bit of self-care, and also read. I want to read. I want to read before bed. I try to always read before bed. I also try to read when I'm heading to work in the bus, or also when I come back home, I try to read then as well. But on the days that I have a lot of editing to do, I don't end up reading as soon as I get back home. But the book that I'm currently reading is Metal Slinger, and I'm reading it on Kindle Unlimited. It is by the author Rachel Schneider. It's the book that I showed you before. It is in the series Fire and Metal. This is the first book. I think I mentioned this book in my last vlog, but at the part of the book that I am now, I'm about to start chapter 37, it has gotten pretty good. A major plot twist just happened and I didn't see that coming. I was so shocked, I was gasping. And when a book does that, it is just perfect. I love when I cannot see plot twists coming, because I feel like lately I haven't reading books where I can smell the plot twist from a mile away. And when that happens, I don't really like it. I mean, it depends. But yeah, this book has picked up. It is YA, and I still believe that me and YA, I'm not sure if we are 100% vibing. It is just throwing me off a bit when the characters are young. Sometimes the characters might be 18, 19, 20, but they're still badass and fantastic and phenomenal. For example, Throne of Glass. I always use Throne of Glass as an example, so there you go. But now I changed into my activewear because I will work out, and I have a tip for you. If you don't feel like working out, my number one tip, especially if you're a book girly, you will love this tip, is to imagine that you are the FMC of a book or a character in a book. Imagine that you are the character in a book and you gotta train. You gotta train to be ready for war. You gotta train to be as powerful as the man, to take them down. And that is going to be your motivation. Did Aileen back down? No. Did Nesta back down? No. Did Manon and the 13 ever back down? No. So get up, wear your activewear, and get ready to work out, because we gotta be strong and ready to fight and ready to go to work. This is what my delusional self is thinking about whenever I don't feel like working out. And also I imagine myself older, an old lady, and I want to be strong and healthy. That is also motivation for me. Sometimes people ask which channel I follow to work out. I have been working out with Mr. and Mrs. Muscle for quite a while now. This is the only channel that I work out with at the moment. The workout went well. I ended up doing an upper body workout and standing abs with Mrs. Muscle. I think that the lighting in the bathroom is pretty bad, but the next part of my evening routine is going to take place in the bathroom. So I'm about to take a shower. I will also wash my hair. It is a hair wash day. And the one thing that I always do without fail before I take a shower, before I wash my hair, is to brush my hair. I always brush my hair before I wash it, just to make sure that I get rid of any tangles. It is just easier to wash it this way, and it is also easier to brush it once I'm out of the shower, because if we have knots in our hair and we wash it, I feel like the knots become even tighter. And the next thing that I almost always do before I hop in the shower is to dry brush. You can look up the benefits of dry brushing, but dry brushing is very good for our skin, very good for our lymphatic system. So that's why I try to dry brush almost every time before I take a shower, but I don't start from my arms. So I will start from my legs and then I will dry brush my upper body. But I will need to take my clothes off for that. And I'm not filming that because this is not that type of channel. I will listen to some music. I always listen to music when I'm taking a shower. I love it. It is just a good fun time. I have been listening to Mermaid by Scott all the time, both the regular normal version and the acoustic version, as well as Beloved by Ben Barnes. If you know who Ben Barnes is, you just know. If you know, you know. When I was younger, I had a crush on him. I mean, who didn't have a crush on Ben Barnes? And honestly, a lot of people still do. I mean, he's cute and talented, so.
It's true. You know that I want you to. If you jump to believe it, it's true. You know that I want you to.
I have everything I need to continue with my self-care and with my night routine. I moisturized my body, put on a fresh pair of PJs, and now I gotta brush my hair. But before I brush my hair, I would like to moisturize my lips, and I don't know if this is available only in Greece. I think it might be available only in Greece. It is this balm, this lip balm, which is super good. It's very moisturizing, and I'm using it every single night. Okay, time to brush the hair, and then I will apply this oil, this argan oil of Morocco by OGX. I think that's the name of the brand. I have been using this oil for quite a while. I honestly don't know if it is good or not. I mean, the ends of my hair look fine, so maybe it is good. But it smells amazing, so that's one thing that I know. I haven't moisturized my face yet because I want to do a face mask. And most of the times when I want to do a face mask, I forget and I just put on my... What? Okay, there's something wrong with my light. Moving on. So a lot of the times when I want to do a face mask, I forget and I apply my moisturizer and then I will apply my face mask, and I don't think that this is the correct way to do it. So today I didn't forget. I just cleansed my face and I will apply my face mask. And I will also use my jade roller, which feels fantastic with a face mask on. I highly recommend. It feels very soothing, very cooling, like you are depuffing your face. It just feels really nice. I will also make sure that my hair part is in the middle again, because before I had it on the side. I read somewhere that we should change our part, the part of our hair. I read that we should change it because it might cause your hair to fall. I don't know if that's true, guys. I've had my hair in a middle part for years now. I don't know if that's true. I am losing a lot of hair, but maybe it's not that I'm losing a lot of hair. Maybe it is because my hair is long and it looks like I'm losing a lot of hair. I also went to the movies last night and I saw Venom. I'm just updating you on my news, I guess. Nobody asked, but I saw Venom and I went to the movies and it was fun. I feel like all of these movies, these action movies, Marvel, DC movies, I don't know, maybe this is very unhinged, but they almost feel like they are the same. I know that they have different heroes each time and each hero has a different power, but low-key the plot is always the same. So we have the good guys, the bad guys, we have the action scenes, the fight scenes, and then a happy ending or a bittersweet ending. Then again, who am I to judge these movies? By the way, I like these movies. They're cool. I like them. But who am I to judge when the books that I'm reading, the romance books, the romanticities, are low-key the same as well? Alright, let's put some oil. And let's do a face mask, shall we? I still have the same face masks. Since I have been listening to Mermaid by Scott all the time, I will do this mermaid face mask. How cute is this? It is a pearl essence mask. Enriched pearl extract and various nutritive components deliver abundant moisture and nourishment deep into your skin. Well, I hope that's true, and I hope that I won't break out even more. I have this active breakout down here on my chin, which is fine. We're humans, we get pimples. Face mask is off, I applied my moisturizer. I don't have a lot of skincare steps for my skincare routine. Most of the nights I will just apply my moisturizer, and then once a week I will apply an exfoliator. I use one from La Roche-Posay, and then a couple of nights I will use a retinol. I have 2 retinol creams, again from La Roche-Posay. Let me bring you the products because this doesn't make sense. Alright, so these are all of my nighttime skincare products. Most of the nights I will just use my CeraVe moisturizer. So once a week I will use this serum, which is an exfoliator. I think it has, I don't know what it has, guys. I will be honest. BHAs. I'm really not good with skincare, but I use this once a week and I apply only a tiny bit, like 1 or 2 drops. This is hella strong for my skin. And then I have 2 retinols. This is actually the retinol cream that I use for my whole face. So when I use that, I just use that. And this smaller one is for under my eyes, for the eyes area. So when I apply this, I won't apply this because I have heard that active ingredients can move throughout the night, so I shouldn't apply both. I don't know if that's true or not. That's what I'm doing. But tonight I just applied my moisturizer. I am getting pretty hungry, so we'll have my dinner now. It is already 15 minutes past 8. So I gotta eat and then I gotta chill on my couch, read for a little while. This is my happy moment of the day. Relaxed, ready for bed, and reading. This is most of the days the best part of my day. So that says a lot. That says a lot about me and reading. We just love each other. The escapism that reading offers is the best. Sometimes when I read a book and I enjoy it a lot, I think about this audio from, I think, Grey's Anatomy. That was such a high. I don't know how anybody does drugs. I think about that audio sometimes when I'm reading because some books are just that good. So enough talking. Let's have dinner and then let's chill on the couch and read. I thought that I would start. I just said enough talking and I continued to talk. Well, if that ain't me. So I was thinking about starting a new book tonight and I was thinking about starting Belladonna, but I feel like I am too tired to dive into a new world, a complete new book world. So I think that I will continue reading Metal Slinger because also it is really good. At this point that I have reached, it is really good and I want to see what is going to happen. I know it said that I was going to have dinner and then I was going to lay down on the couch and read, but I forgot a very important step of my evening routine, which is to do my Duolingo test, to take my Duolingo test. I use Duolingo every single day. I normally take my test during the evening, so we'll take one test and then I will read. But first I want to make also a little cup of tea, probably a lemon verbena tea, because I feel like getting all cozy and drinking something warm.
Deine Geschwister früher abholen.
Ich kaufe einen Hut für Ed, das Pferd.